Hi guys, Spiritual Muse here again to talk to you about a new moon tomorrow in Sagittarius at 15 degrees Sagittarius on December 7th, 2018. So this is going to feel sort of uplifting, like a new beginning. I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling a lot of pressure the last few weeks since the Gemini full moon. And I'm hoping that this is going to be a big change, right? We've had Mercury in retrograde. Mercury is stationing direct as of today. And it's stationing in Scorpio. So that's going to bring up some fears, but also desires. So it's going to bring up some fears maybe of having our desires realized, because believe it or not, a lot of people have some unknown subconscious fears of actually realizing their dreams. That's why a lot of people don't go for their dreams, unfortunately. So hopefully now that Mercury is direct, we can communicate our desires and our dreams a little better and just have better communication in general, right? I know things have been going totally wonky for me over here, and I hope that that changes, right? So the Sagittarius new moon is going to make everybody really thirsty for knowledge. Whatever it is that you want to know about, this new moon is going to make you super ready to learn about it and inspired to maybe pick up some old things that you were learning about before that you stopped learning about, right? So we also have this desire for travel, to get away, to kind of maybe clear our minds so that we can start something new. So it's not a bad idea to plan a trip or to go on a trip if you already have one planned. So lucky for me, I have a trip planned in a couple weeks, so that'll be pretty fun. It's also about perspective. So changing your perspective and reminding yourself to feel blessed, even if it does not seem like things are going super great right now. There are always things that you can feel blessed for, no matter what, right? There's always going to be something awesome going on, right? Like, I have a house, I have food to fill my belly, I have fresh air to breathe, I wake up every morning. I woke up this morning. Oh my gosh, how awesome is that? I mean, there has to be a pretty good chance that I wouldn't wake up in the morning. There's a pretty good chance that you were never born, right? I could go way into that, but I won't right now. The fact that you even exist is a miracle, and I'm going to leave it at that. It might bring up a search for meaning, maybe philosophy. Maybe you start thinking about religion. Who knows? Maybe you're trying to search for your own spirituality. That can be really important too in your life. It's going to bring about a new energy for old battles. So maybe if there's something that you felt like was impossible in the past, you're going to find new energy to complete that, which is interesting because that's actually an energy of Mercury retrograde, where it's good to finish up old projects. So maybe you've already been working on something old during the retrograde, and you can just really get that energy to completely finish it now with this new moon. It's also a really good time just to set intentions. So that's a really great thing to have during the new moon, because that's what new moons are all about. It's all about setting intentions. This is the final new moon of the year, and this one is very indicative of rebirth and awakening. So it's a really great time to just reinvent yourself at the end of the year, right? We can do that anytime we want to. You never have to feel like you're stuck being the person you were yesterday, because you can be a brand new person at any moment when you're ready to be. You can just make the decision, and little by little, you will change every day. We change every day already anyway. Make sure you have the people you want in your life, right? Make sure that the people that you're surrounding yourself with are people that lift you up and make you feel good, and that believe in your dreams and your goals, because there's no reason to have someone toxic in your life that doesn't believe in you and does not align with your values, right? So I think it's a good idea to look around at the people in your life, and if there's anyone that's toxic or that's bringing you down, just spend less time with them if you can't cut them out completely, or just say, see you later, or, slowly let them go kind of thing, because you really can't have too much of that energy in your life, and that's something that this new moon wants us to really prepare ourselves. Do a little bit of purging of anything negative in your life before the new year. Why not? It's a great time to do that. In order to create good new things in our life, we have to let go of the things that are holding us back, or the things that are our blockages, right? So that's my little tidbit of advice. We also have a sextile to Jupiter, with the moon sextile Jupiter, which brings about good luck. It's also helpful with goals and growth. So that's also a great thing to have at the new moon, right? So anything that we're kind of planting a seed for now is going to most likely be really easy to come to fruition with the power of Jupiter on our side. We also have a trine of Mercury in Scorpio with Chiron. Scorpio in Mercury is going to bring about deep communication, and then Chiron is like about our inner healer. and discovering our own divine mission is going to be the whole idea of this whole trine. So it's a good time now to listen to what your spirit guides and the messages that you're seeing day to day, because that's really going to tell you what it is that you need to be doing to fulfill your divine mission on this planet, in this body, right? We also have the moon opposite Neptune, which can bring about insecurity and maybe discouragement. So this could really bring about people in your life that don't support you or that aren't really the best influence on you. They could come out of the woodwork right now, and that's why I say to avoid them, or maybe to just think about letting go of them in general, because ain't nobody got time for that, right? So beware of unsavory characters. Maybe it's someone brand new that seems like awesome, but just be wary right now. And then be compassionate and charitable to kind of counteract that. So just really kind of be the best you that you can be. Give as much as you can to others, be of service. But don't don't let yourself get walked all over, because there are always people that are going to not have your best interest at heart. So just know who has your best interest at heart and who doesn't, and choose to stay with people that do have your best interest, right? The people that believe in you and love you. We also have the moon trine Pluto, which is about focus and determination and confidence. It's also about dealing with competition. So, all of those things kind of go together, right? In order to really believe in ourselves, we have to kind of look at all these other people that maybe are doing similar things and say to ourselves that what we're doing is still worthwhile, and that there is still someone that's going to help, or that, whether it be maybe you created a new product, or maybe you're doing a video on a new moon. There is tons of videos out there on new moons. So, it's hard to kind of see what the competition is like sometimes, and to not feel discouraged about it. You know what I mean? And that is something that can come up as well at this time, is to feel fear about our ambitions, feeling like maybe we're not worthy enough. And those things stem way back to our inner child and our inner critic, all sorts of things like that. But I digress. I will continue. So yeah, we think about confidence and dealing with competition with the Pluto trine. Then we have Jupiter sextile Pluto, which is all about success and positive change. So that's a really positive aspect. Jupiter is really just like showering gifts upon us during this new moon. So just reach out your hand and grab some, because if you give any effort towards something that you truly believe in your heart is your soul's mission, it's going to be a really good outcome. So, very uplifting new moon that we have in Sagittarius. I'm really excited about it. I am so ready for a change. I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm ready to have all my goals and my dreams come true. And I know you are too, and you can do it. So be confident. Know that you have all that it takes, and you're just as good as anybody else. And go out there and make your dreams come true. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Namaste.